Hey guys, it is Karen, and I'm not sure what day I'm on. I don't think I'm at 30 yet. I'm somewhere 28 maybe. I haven't gone back to my. I haven't gone back and edited my videos since I live stream. I lose track. I just stream every night, and then I have to go back and edit the titles. So I'm not quite sure what day I'm on with my 100 Days of Making Comics challenge. Uh, so I have spent way too much flipping time today trying to manipulate my my SketchUp models to give me something that I can work with for this top panel. So I mostly finished page 1. I posted it in the Facebook group. I can open it up and show you. I've mostly finished the art for it. I did play around with adding asteroids earlier today before I went out and did social things with my son for most of the day. So this morning, well, morning for me is like I get up at noon. So what do you ever want to say? So I spent probably an hour seeing if I wanted to add asteroids or not. I decided not to. There's no reason to. And it would just, I'm going to have text on the front, that first page anyway. So a lot of it, I mean, I could do it and it would probably look cool, but it's just unnecessary. It adds nothing to the story. There's no, there's no reason to. So I just thought I'd just move on. So then after I got home, I was out all day and very late until the evening. So I got home and then I brought in my thumbnail for page 2 onto and enlarged it so it fit my 11 by 17 page thing that I'm doing. I set up a frame, and then I spent way too much time trying to frickin' work with those bleepity bleep SketchUp models that I made, just to try to get something that can. So I want the ship to be docking, but I didn't want to put it inside the dock because that's a headache I don't want to draw. And I didn't want to get another back from behind shot because I had just drawn one. So, and I didn't like just a flat on. So I tried some side up view shots that were almost promising. And I just couldn't get it to look right. So it's still from behind, but it's mostly the top of the ship with the cockpit visible here. So I figured I would just go with this and just stop freaking. There's just no reason for me to be stressing this hard over fucking one panel that doesn't. I mean, what the hell am I doing? So this is what I did, and that's what we're living with. So yeah, after agonizing over that. So then tomorrow. So basically what I'm trying to tell you is I did a whole lot of freaking. Spent a whole lot of effing time on doing crap that didn't add anything to this. Just me okay. So now here's my next dilemma. The second panel is so the characters are there's people entering the space station. So these people in the back here are exiting the ship, and these people are already in, sort of like, in an airplane. These people are coming off the airplane. These people are already coming from somewhere else, whatever. And then the third panel is a close-up of the heroine, of the main character. So, this blown up to here. This crowd blown up here on a close-up, so we see her. Okay, so this corridor is basic one-point perspective, right? So you'd think I should be able to freaking handle that and drawing it out. You'd think. So the question is, do I bother trying to freehand that, setting up using the perspective rulers or making my own grid? I mean, Clip Studio's got some perspective rulers, which are kind of nice, but or do I go ahead and just like construct a room in SketchUp really quickly, and then because that won't take very long. And then if I have any support structures, I could kind of like rough in a couple of them, duplicate them, copy, slide them down. I don't know, you guys. If I'm gonna, I feel like I've kind of screwed myself, because the first page I made so rendered and technical, and I used, models, and now I got to keep this shit. Oh God, I'm sorry I'm cussing so much. I have to keep this fairly consistent throughout the rest of the story now. So, and I'm not confident that I can do, not that this is like the most brilliant model or the most brilliant rendering of a model, but I am not confident I can do this level of work without making a model first and tracing over it. And I'm not even that confident. Again, I mean, how long is it going to take me to set up a freaking rectangle in SketchUp, a long rectangle inside with the walls and a thing? Probably faster, I'm guessing, than it would be for me to actually try to draw it in perspective when that is not my strong suit, I'm guessing. So that is what I'm thinking right now. Mm-hmm. And the other thing I'm toying with is, do I have to keep it in this style for the whole book? I mean, I should, right? Luckily, I will never have to draw the exterior, or I'll never draw in this current story arc. I don't believe I will have to really draw this much more. I might have to draw, I don't know how I'm going to end it. Like, am I going to end it with the main character leaving the station? In which case I might have to draw this stinking thing again. This ship. But I'm not sure about that. Because I've only thumbnailed to almost the halfway point, and I haven't gone any further. Because there's 2 different endings I'm contemplating. And I don't know which one I'm going to do yet. The comic is called The Choices, or The Choice, or something like Choice of something. I don't know. It doesn't. Basically, the whole point is a choice that this character has to make at the end of the book. And I had originally thought the character was going to make a choice one way, and now I'm like debating over. The thing is, if I ever want to do this again, like use this character again for another, like, like a second part to the story, or a second, there's no overarching story plot or anything, but this character would be good for just throwing down into like adventures. I just don't know if I want it to go. I don't know which direction I would want to go with in the future if I dealt with it. I know what choice I would choose if I was going to never touch this character again. And I don't have any like definitive plans to make this some kind of ongoing series. There's other projects that I have in mind. But I don't know. So those are my dilemmas. I'm tired. I think it's even too late for me to go downstairs and play video games with the dog. I think I just have to take... So, I don't know. So I put in more than on my minimum, but I probably only have like a half hour's work of actual visible effort to show for tonight. And we'll see how I feel tomorrow. Sunday, the kid will probably be tired and playing video games, so we'll see how ambitious I get, whether I want to try freehanding the corridor if I want to try my hand at modeling it. I think I'm leaning towards modeling it. Because there will be other quarters on the ship, and so like once, you know, and they can all be similar, so once I get it done I could use it maybe for future panels. And it's just gonna be bare bones. I'm not gonna make it elaborate. So maybe with some pipes on the walls, and I don't even know. Anyway, I'm totally babbling. So I'm gonna wrap this up, and because I am fading fast and I'm aggravated and done. So I'll check in tomorrow, and well, later today actually, because it's now 1:46 in the morning. So I'll talk to y'all later tomorrow, later today, etc. Good night.